Hello, peoples, and welcome back for some more Hadean Mayhem. Oh, I am your host on this glorious journey of carnage and chaos. I am Corpse. Anyway, we have been working on this farm over here, the absolutely ridiculous farm, I must say. And it is pretty much to a good point right now. I guess that's probably the best way to put it. It is all of the levels are planted and growing now, fully planted anyway. It took a while to get the carrots. We hardly had any carrots on here stashed aside. Let's see here. I wanted to grab food real quick before we do this. And Lax is on here, and he has been needing wheat. There we go, that stuff. And he wants to harvest it. And we have kind of started on one of the towers over here on the side. And we'll trot down in here, and I'll show you kind of what's going on down in here right now. But we got storage areas set up. We just have chests. There is no sorting system to it. It's just blood chest. We do have, naturally, the levers for each one. And I think, you know, I said I wasn't going to put a master switch in here. I think I'm going to. Oh, just to see if somebody actually does touch it. But we have our basic chest that comes straight down from the harvesting area. And then we're going to have extra storage areas on the sides over here for extra carrots and extra wheat. And this one is set up for seeds. And I will end up doing the same thing on this other side over here. I just haven't gotten around to it yet. A lot of it... thought I could make that jump, but I guess I could not. A lot of it has been, I have been filling this stuff in. I wanted it to look nice. I'm just kind of that way with things. I am going to wall this off and put a door in. Whoops. Man, just got off a long session of Skyrim. Hitting the wrong controls. But this all in here is all said and done and ready to go. But I am going to come out here, and Lax is going to harvest the wheat. Like I said, he's been needing it. I'm going to come up here and take a look at it from up here. Go ahead when you want, man. Oh, it is time to harvest. I think I might punch him in the face again. He must be typing. Ew. Ew. Nakedness. I'm waiting. You got about 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Fine, I'll go do it. I'm curious to see. Oh, he's calling. That's nice. Oh, he's gonna harvest the damn stuff. Yep, I'm ready. Been ready. Let's see here. I think I can see most of that. 3, 2, 1. Boom. I should feel, yep, I can definitely feel the frame rate drop here just because of all the water. It went back up now. But, yeah, it usually gets me right away. There's a lot to the farm. It's a lot to render in when it does do its thing. Oh, here comes the water. Oh, you gotta love it. Oh, yes, come on. It's slowly getting there. There we go. Last levels. Bam. And this is one we need to keep running for, about a minute or so. just to let everything kind of flow down. So I'm going to cut it here until we see what kind of wheat harvest we got. It should be a pretty good wheat harvest. So I will catch up with you guys in a sec. Okay, so sitting here for a while now. It's been quite a while. Anyway, we have 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24 stacks there, and another 18, 19. Yeah, that's we're at about 40 stacks of wheat per harvest. Oh, things like this just make me laugh. And a boatload of seeds and everything else. Oh, yeah. So anyway, I was diligently in here working for a couple of days, getting all the wood in, just kind of polishing a lot of things up, making it look quasi-nice. And yes, I could have left this stuff the way it was, but, I know it's in here, and I know it'll look like crap like that, and it'll drive me crazy. So I had to do it. It's unfortunately just the way I am wired. And speaking of wiring, we have actually back here gotten done encasing all the redstone here, so that nothing gets in here to blow it up, and hopefully nothing does get in here that I don't like. That I don't like either. So that nothing gets in there and blows it up. Oh yeah, I felt that frame rate drop. It's funny, like right in the middle of all this, I get a big frame rate drop, and then it kind of goes back to normal out here. It's like, oh, I love it though. I feel sorry for anybody that doesn't have a semi-powerful computer, because they will get probably smashed by lag over here. Which, hey, that'll be entertaining to me. All right, he's getting done with this. Lax has been over here working on one of the defense tower positions. Yeah, I'm liking it so far. This is basically his project on here now, is doing the defense towers. My project on the defense towers was just putting in... I put away the levers. Was just to put the levers in on the dispensers, which I will charge up with some goodies to defend this in case somebody tries to raid the tower. That will not work, because we have defense systems. Oh man, I just laugh because it's entertaining to me. Yeah, how's the farm going? Grand. Well, it is definitely a big grand project, and it's nearing the point of being done, and I'm happy with that. I mean, my part's almost done on this. I'm gonna finish out the pathway up through the trees and connect it with some of the other paths over there, and finish off this side over here, and I am done with this project. I can wash my hands of this one. Oh, and I will be glad to do that. Oh, excuse me. I will be glad to do that. I mean, it was a very, how shall I put it, a very time-consuming project. Not hard necessarily. You don't want to see my insides. Not hard necessarily, just time consuming. It just takes time to get all this stuff done. Of course, I could put them right there, but I'm just going to drop them right there for now, because I'm getting ready to go back to what I was doing. I'm kind of finishing off a couple of things. I will catch back up with you guys in a second when I finish one of them. The other one's pretty much done, to where I'm satisfied with it. So I'll see you guys in a sec. Alright, well, after Lax's little harvest, I don't know if it was him or not, because I went and I had some other things I was doing, but somebody did not replant the wheat, so needs to be replanted sometime in the near future, otherwise it is going to drive me absolutely insane. Anyway, I'm going to get back to work on this and just kind of tinker around in here, but I have to get a bunch of footage recorded here for the next, I'd say about 10 to 14 days, 10 days to 2 weeks. I do have family coming in town. It is a yearly thing. It is elk season here in Colorado, so we are going to be up hunting here soon. elk season. I'm hoping one of us gets something this year. Otherwise, it's going to stink. It's been a pretty bleak last couple of years for hunting up there, but it is what it is, you know. And I know I'm going to hear some people, oh my goodness, you hunt and kill defenseless creatures. Well, you know, that's what the human race has done for many, many, many millennia. That's just the way we are. You know, we have to have sustenance. What we hunt does not go to waste. It is all very tasty, I must say. It'll make some people shake their heads, but it is. It's very good. And it's a good time, you know. I get to go up and hang out with my cousins. You know, we don't get to see each other a whole lot. They don't live in the same state or part of the country. You know, we live in different parts of the country. So it's nice to get up there and socialize with, you know, family. It's very good. You know, I have my aunt usually comes out. You know, she spends time out here, and my cousin brings his oldest son out to go hunting now. Continue, I guess, what you would call the tradition. You know, it's a good time. You know, we have a very good time. It's all nice and fun. You know, so I go up for a little bit. I don't stay the whole time like they do, but I go up for a little bit. You know, I have my good time. I give my effort in. If I get something, awesome. If I don't, well, you know, oh well. Such is life. I don't get all broken up about it. That's for sure. Can't be lucky all the time. Yeah, it is such a good time. Such a good time. But yeah, I need to get some of this footage up because, you know, I won't be at the house for a few days naturally when I'm up hunting, and some of the other time that I'm here, you know, I'm going to be hanging out with family. I'm not going to have time to be recording or doing a whole lot of anything else. Editing doesn't take too long, you know, and rendering it does its own thing, and uploading it does its own thing. But it's the recording part that's more time consuming for me anyway than anything else. Let's get these guys in here, bam, bam. But this project is once I get this side storage done, I am basically going to consider myself, for all intensive purposes, done with this project. I will need to get some fire charges and some arrows over here for the defensive positions in the dispensers, but I can probably do that in some of the trips I'm going to have to take to grab, you know, so a few more materials, because I am going to need some more materials down here, and I am kind of ready to move on to something else. I mean, this has been a full week of just really solid going crazy on this thing and building away, you know. But when it comes time to do a project, I will do it. I will get it out of the way. Sometimes I'll put it off a little bit, but I'll get it out of the way, you know. And it's like, motivated to get this done was a huge thing, you know. I mean, somebody took the farm project when we first got on the seed, and it had not been touched, and I was over not having farms. I want to get this stuff done, and I want to get moving on. Still trying to catch us up to where we were on the other server, and it seems like there's not a whole lot of motivation to do that from everybody else. It kind of stinks, you know. It's making my life harder. I mean, I gave us 60 days, and I thought we could be pretty much caught up to where we were, and here we are now. Oh, 12 weeks in. Does that sound right? 8, 9, 10, 11. Almost 12 weeks in. Almost 3 months in. And we're still not really even close. So basically, we ended up losing all that work at this point for nothing. So, yeah, fun times. Fun times. Oh, yes, but I will kick some ass. I will be the butt kicker on here. Okay, so that's done. Alright, let's see what we have going over here. I think... I'm trying to remember where that divider might go. Let's see here. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It goes on the 9th, so I think it does go on this one right here. What do we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Sure. Let me go double check this too to make sure I didn't leave wood up top there. Make sure that's all. Well, you're not going to be able to see it anyway, so that point is moot. Oh, goodness, yes. Oh, man. Uh-oh, I'm going to have to go get more materials, which I knew I was anyway. I mean, that's just nature of the beast. A lot of materials getting used in here once again. Eating fish, cooked fish. Look at that. I did a bunch of trading with some villagers at that breeder. I've done some adjustments on that too, and we will check that out later. I corrected the things I'm sure a lot of you saw. They were like, that's not right. That's wrong. And yes, granted they were wrong. I went by memory though. I did not pull up any. I did not look at anything again. And then I just kind of started looking at it, going, "Yeah, that's not working. I wonder why." So I got a lot of it figured out. I did see a minor flaw in the design. Nothing major though. Nothing major at all. Nothing I can't work around. Okay, I don't need any more of those. So I'm going to go restock with some supplies, and we'll be back with you here in a second. All right, so I have gotten all of this taken care of. Everything put in here. Everything's all skinned out in the dark oak wood and everything it needs to be. I'm just going to leave this stuff grass back here. I mean, this is really just an access point into the redstone workings of the water system. You know, no big deal. Yeah, I've been hearing a lot of mobs over here too. I'm gonna have to do some investigating into that one of these days. There's something obviously dark under here. No biggie. I'm not really too awfully concerned about it. Oh yeah, feel those frame rates. It's just killing me. And now we're out of it. Alright, but I got all the chests in over here. I have everything set up to where it should be. You know, we have potatoes on one side. We have poison potatoes on the other. I wish they would come up with a use for those. And then we have nether wart chests. I did install a door over here for Lax to get out here and finish this. Do a tower over here. I will come back and I will put in the dispensers with their armaments in them. After that's up and the other one's up, I figure I'll just do them both at the same time. So, yep, that's your task to go there, Lax. Because as soon as we get this done, I'm really at this point where this needs to be, we need to get out there and start doing this, is we need to start looking at, where we're going to put the amusement/game area and what we are going to do with it, and also the zoo is going to go out with that too, so we can start collecting animals, transporting stuff, and building projects out there. And that's going to be quite a bit of stuff to do. So I'm really hoping that we can get this thing finished in the next day or so and move on to that next project. We've been looking at this. I put this one in, and then Lax put this one in over here. I don't know. I have no idea. I haven't tinkered around with it anymore. Most of it was trying to get this finished. So this right now is kind of on hold. We'll see if somebody else comes over with an idea, or maybe that's our idea that we're going to go with. One of those. But really, I mean, the stairway is done, at least down into it. I haven't finished it and connected it over to here yet, because I don't know how far this courthouse is going to go out. So I'm going to kind of leave this a rough sketch the way it is and not do any more on that at present. Really, right now, I'm just going to start hauling stuff out of here, which means these can come back, these can come back. Just the stuff I really want to get. Oh, this is mine. Really want to start moving right now. Redstone's coming with me right now. All this glass. I mean, there's a lot of transportation stuff to do still. Get a bunch of this dirt moving with me. A lot of this stuff can come back. Not all of it, because I think we'll probably do some landscaping over here. So I'm going to leave probably a chest there with some stuff in it. But we can definitely take a cruise back, and we can take a look at a couple other things I've been working on over here, and kind of touching up and finishing up some stuff and getting everything taken care of. So I will definitely go show you some of this, and yeah, we'll just run around. We got a beacon in over here finally when we did the wither fight. I went ahead and I plopped it down in there. That was boring, doing it underneath the portal. It was a lot of crawling around. I don't think you guys would have enjoyed seeing. But we went with red to kind of match the basically volcanic lava kind of magma feel to what the Hadean era was supposedly like. But I really like it. We got speed 2 on it. It's nice to have one. Oh, God, get in here. Get down in here. But I've been tinkering around with just doing some little detail stuff down in here, kind of pushing this stuff out of, you know, out of that main opening area, because don't fall in there. I don't know where that goes. I'm sure I do know where it goes. I'm not going to go down in there, though. Just kind of pushing this stuff out. These tunnels kind of lead and coil around a little bit everywhere, because we can go right down in this one, or we can plop down in here and go this way, which will lead us over to the spider spawner, which that was the totally long way. This area, for all intents and purposes, is done. I mean, I have a few things over here to kind of clean up still. I don't know if I'm going to do anything else in this area, so I may just cut it off and wall it off everywhere and leave like a little door over here so that we can enter back into this area, because there is a little spot over here that I want to leave kind of exposed at the moment. Is this ravine area over here, because I wouldn't mind getting in here and poking around and doing some stuff. But I mean, really, for the most part, I think this whole area is now shut down 100%. So that's an excellent thing. I really like having this area just closed down, sealed off, hours. Nothing spawning over here. Those are excellent things. Yeah, I think I may leave like a little passageway over there, but once again, who knows? I mean, there's still a lot of work to be done everywhere down here, but this project right here is good to go. Like I said, this I'm satisfied with. Let's drop down in here and let's take a look at make sure we hit the right one. What we did, Nate and I transferred our villager Dirty G-String down here, fisherman villager, but he trades string, which is exactly what this thing produces when you're in the AFK box. So, glorious. Kill 2 birds with 1 stone there. Things we really like. I was thinking about putting an enchanting table down there. I don't know if I want to spend a couple of diamonds on, diamonds on enchanting table to stick down there. It just doesn't really do it for me when I can come up here and I can run around like a heathen everywhere. And we could go over to the enchanting area, the enchanting building, which was put together on the server, but lacks a lot of little mini details on it. Oh, God, get out. That's kind of the secret hatch. But let's go back over to the village breeder and see a couple of the things that I have adjusted on it. Boingy, boingy, boing, boing. Yeah, we're just out of range of the beacon over here. Alright, so hi, boyos, and this is a problem that I have been noticing with this. It looks all good in the tutorial video. They don't like to drop down into this hole right here when they're young. They just do not want to do it. They do, don't get me wrong. They will drop in there, but as you can see, we end up with a lot of this going on. And I have tried that trapdoor on every side you can possibly think of. Well, at least the side you can possibly place it on. That hasn't helped. I am going to probably change... Oh, look at that. We do have some up there. I'm probably going to change that fence gate so it faces this direction and not this direction. But anyway, that's just a minuscule thing. I should probably shut that off, too, and kill off any more that go down in there. That right there closes the gate, which will kill these guys off. When they get down in there, they're babies. When they grow up, they'll get big. They'll try and swim up. They'll drown, which is a good thing. We got a couple up in there. Don't know who we got up in there yet. But I did put this in here, which basically allows me to drop usually one at a time in there. I may actually take this and turn it into a solid block instead of a transparent block. But I'm not really concerned with it because I'll just grab somebody like this right here and kill him off when the time comes. But we do have this set up so that this button, you push this button, minecart comes out, bam, we got a guy in the minecart. That's all we need. And then we can take him out and transport him wherever, and that is where we got that fisherman for down at the spider farm. So we've been doing some transporting and stuff and getting these guys pretty ready to go. I'm very excited about those guys. They're very easy to work with now. I just wish the breeder wouldn't go as crazy as it does. No big deal, though. I'm not really worried about it. I just pop a piece of glass out and exterminate them and be done with whichever ones we don't like or don't want. Or ones that we can't get out of the main breeding chamber, which is fine. Doesn't bother me, once again. It's a nice little farm. Nice little thing. But here's another guy we got out of there. We have a librarian, Sir Silky Slutbag. You know, Punch 2, nothing good for a book there. You know, everything's pretty standard and normal. And then we get up here and we have a Fortune 2 book. Not bad, not bad. I'll take those. I wish it was actually a looting 3 or a looting 2 would have worked better. But oh well. But then we have this one here, a Silk Touch book. Excellent for 14 emeralds in a book all day long. And an actually name tag to finish it off. Yeah, so that guy's not bad. We're kind of getting there on villagers right now. I'm not really too awfully concerned. I mean, we got a guy that sells a blank diamond pick. I need to get him somewhere safe so he doesn't accidentally disappear or get killed, because that will really stink if that's the case. And we got a guy that sells a blank diamond helmet too, which is a good thing. I need to get him somewhere in a safety zone and name him. But I think really overall we're doing pretty good on villagers right now and doing pretty good on a lot of things in general. But anyway, guys, I think that may just wrap us up for this episode. I appreciate everybody watching. I hope everybody has enjoyed their time here for the day. And I hope everybody's day goes very well. And thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.